guys ready to get the meeting going? Are you guys ready to watch the Blues game? All right, so let's get this meeting going. All right. Well, welcome everybody to MWJT Things June 2019 club meeting. Shh. We have to rush through the meeting if we're going to watch the Blues game. So, thank you. So again, welcome everybody to the June 2019 MWJT Thing Club meeting. We're going to try to race through it. Bill, the owner here, he's kind enough to keep the place open once we wrap up our meeting so we can enjoy the Blues game. So thank you, Bill, for volunteering to do that. Make sure you get another soda or whatever you got to do to support him and for being such a class act and letting us do that. So thank you, sir. Let's see here. Let's do some intros. For those who don't know, my name's Tommy Davis. I'm the president of the club this year. Let's see, what do I drive? I drive now a 2008 two-door JK, and what are you? I'm counting. I'm only, no, why you got to say that out loud? A lot of people don't know that. So at any rate, that's what I drive. Yes, we bought another Jeep, yes. We bought another Jeep, surprise. But at any rate, its name is Black Valentine Remix. So there's a story behind that, but I'll save that for another day. So let's keep moving quickly. It is not B. You can take it and never mind.
Hi, I'm Robbie McDonald. I'm the vice president this year, and I drive a 2012 JKU.
Colin Wright, Director of Public Relations, 13 Rubicon Dirty Paws, 17 Trailhawk Scooty Puff Jr.
My name is Mike Raspberry. I'm the webmaster, and I got a 13 JKU.
I'm Tanya Kwiatkowski. I'm the treasurer, and I drive a 12 JKU.
I'm TJ Schilling. I drive a 7 JK and a 2000 XJ.
Rich Wright. I drive a 1980 CJ7. I'm your director of vendor relations.
Tim Watring, club secretary. I drive a 14 JKUR.
All right, so that's our board. Before we do some more intros, couple names we need to mention. Luckies and Watchings, could you stand up? Luckies and Watchings, stand up. These folks just got married in the last month here. So that's pretty cool. All right, so just wanted to mention that. Let's see here. Who here, this is your first club meeting? First time you've ever been to a club meeting? Got one, got a few here, got a couple back there. Okay, keep the hands up, keep the hands up. Now everybody, what do they do next? Stand up. All right, cool. So here's what we do. You guys got to do a little dance. I'm just kidding. Make a little love. Don't do that. There's children present. But at any rate, what we need you to do is just tell us your name, what you drive, and how'd you hear about us. All right? And we're going to start here and then work that way.
My name is Cole. I drive a 2004 TJ. I heard about the group from my parents, so.
All right. Thank you. Oh, almost went down right there.
My name is Anthony, Cowboy's nickname. I drive the only ZJ that's out on a parking lot.
Hey, we're Will and Erica Miller. We have an 06 TJXL called the Mean Green Miller Machine.
I'm Skip. I've got a 2015 JKU, and I heard about you on the internet.
Hi, I'm Amira, and I'm saving up for my first Jeep. I'm going to get it soon.
Hi, my name is Phil White. I drive a 2017 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited, and I heard about you guys through probably Facebook or CORA, Christian Off-Road Association.
All right, we got more back there. Hey, I'm going to let you walk this back there, Phil.
Where are we going?
Cody and Nicole, I ride in her 2013 JK 4-door, the Punisher.
All right. Yeah, hey, you're welcome.
All right, does that cover everybody? Were there any hands that went up? Oh, thank you. That nobody, they didn't stand up? Come on now. No? All right. Who didn't sign up? Who didn't sign? There we go. We got some names back there. Thank you, Amberly. Appreciate it. So make sure you get signed up because we have some giveaways at the end of the meeting, so we gotta take care of that. Rich, I saw some sponsors out there. You want to talk about the sponsors a little bit?
Looks like we got 4 sponsors in the house tonight. First one I'd like to introduce is Holly Wilkerson from Cassins. Here you go.
Hi, you guys. We're a Jeep dealer on the other side of the river. Just upgraded to the Platinum sponsorship for the next year, so very excited about that. Anywho, I am your contact person, so if you have any questions about the Jeeps or any kind of vehicles, please ask for me, or if you come up there, at least mention the fact that you heard about us through the club. So there is a Gladiator out in the parking lot this evening for you guys to take a look at and maybe test drive. Colin, test drive.
Thank you very much. Got Greg and Lois Manns, another Platinum sponsor.
Greg Manns, Farmers Insurance. Hey, just great to be here, and we're one of the proud sponsors of the Midwest Jeep Club. And everybody's switching trade. Everybody's got to have insurance, right? I mean, whether it be the Little Lizard or Flo. But anyway, so give us a quick shout. We can certainly give you a free quote as far as to see if we can compete. Might save you $300 or $400 this year, but also when you do get presented with a free quote, you also get a free trip, whether it be Branson, Vegas, could be anywhere else. For 3 nights. So you might be watching the Blues play that game 5, 6, 7, you can never tell. So again, Greg Manns, Farmers Agent, please give us a call. Thanks.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. Go ahead. Sure. Go ahead.
Hey, you guys, I forgot to mention, we do have an annual event coming up in August. We just go up to Grafton. And I know that's been in the news a lot lately, but hopefully by August everything will be all good. And we're going to ride on up to the Hog Pit. It's a full-day event. We have vendors and T-shirts and prizes and 50-50 raffle. And I'm looking for more vendors. So I know Axel Boy will be there, another sponsor for the club. So if you know or want to recommend somebody that we can reach out to, let me know, please.
And Greg?
Oh, I forgot to mention, we've got almost a brand new 74 CJ5. Got a little 304 small block with headers. Axel Boys does a lot of work for me. So there we go. You got it.
Thank you. Here's our host. Bill, you want to speak? No? Bill doesn't want to talk. All right. Thanks, Bill. All right. We got someone else here, Mary Davis from Auto Plaza, but she doesn't want to speak either.
Yeah, she gave you a stank eye look, and it wasn't pretty. I know that look from Mary. Awesome. Well, thank you, sponsors, for showing up, especially Cassins. She not only did they just renew, she brought the check tonight, so they're Platinum Plus. Great sponsor of our club. So yeah, check Cassins out. Somebody buy this Gladiator before Colin does. All right, good deal. Yeah. They're negotiating discounts for you, so you're welcome. Awesome. All right, so we talked about the sign-up sheet. It's going around, prizes at the end of the meeting. Before we jump into the meeting, this year we've been asking if this is your opportunity, if there's anything you want to talk about that you've read or heard about, here's your chance. Or is there anything y'all want to talk about before we call the meeting to order? I was hoping you'd do that. Cool. So let's call this meeting to order. May 6th meeting minutes were posted on May 8th by Tanya because Tim was absent at that meeting, I believe. So are there any corrections to those minutes? Good deal. If not, those minutes are approved. We'll note that. So let's see, on my agenda here, I'm supposed to talk a little bit. So first thing is, we're already halfway through 2019, which means y'all need to be thinking about whether you want to be on the board for 2020. So seriously, I know we're 6 months in, we still have a half a year to go, but we have our nominations in November. Whether you want to serve on the board of directors, whether you want to volunteer, that's how we operate, is through volunteers. So if you've been around the club a little bit and you feel like you got some confidence to be on the board, yeah, consider it. And then come November, stand up and let us know that you want to be, or hope someone's got to nominate you, but you get the drill. So did I cover it? Anything else about that? No? All right. Social media, have you all been watching our Facebook page? It's getting better, right? A little less cranky people out there. Thank you to the longtime members who continue to poke that out. I know it sounds silly that I might actually note that, but I've actually found it kind of relieving to know that I've been traveling a lot, so I don't have time to monitor the Facebook page as much as I have in the past. Thankfully, a lot of you out there do that for us, and we thank you for that. But it's been cool to kind of see it continue to drift in a more positive direction. So please continue to help us do that. We ask that you don't necessarily need to go to battle for the club, but if you see something that's out of line or you think is a little suspect, drop one of us a note. We'll jump on it right away. Okay? So let's keep steering it in that direction. We like positivity. Holy cow, I've only had one beer, but there is another waiting. You can finish my sentence for me. Let's see here. We did come through Memorial Day, so for those families who had a little bit more difficult Memorial Day, thank you for your family and your friends' service. So hopefully y'all had a good time out with family and friends, barbecuing or wheeling or whatever. Let's see. I think I'm moving along quick and I'm losing my track. So Robbie, I'm going to hand the mic to you. You talk to us about the swag store.
For those of you who don't know, we have an online swag store. It's Send It Off-Road. All of our apparel is for sale on there. And so far this year, we've sold $673 worth of merchandise, which is pretty cool and really awesome since Tanya doesn't have to carry it around all the time, was the idea of this store. Yes. Raz has one of the shirts on.
Look at that.
And as we talked at the last meeting, there will be some ladies' apparel should be on the store within the next week or two. Yes, I don't know, was anybody here at the Go Topless event that I ran? We had 45 Jeeps, I believe it was. We went through a ride through Lone Elk Park and tried to keep 45 Jeeps together on the way to Hacienda, which didn't work out so well. Oh yeah, yes, there was an elk that held up the line for probably 30 minutes. Yeah, it just stood in the middle of the road and didn't let the Jeeps by.
Oh wow.
Other than that, I think that's. Oh, we do have some Go Topless Day T-shirts left, if anybody would like them, which I'm sure we'll sell at a discounted rate. We'll let Tanya make that decision. I believe that's all I have.
All right, cool. Thank you, Robbie, for running the Go Topless event. We raised money for. Are you going to talk about what we're raising money for later, or Colin's going to talk about that? So when we get to Colin, we'll let him describe who we raised money for. But ties into kind of the whole veteran theme, and good month to do that. So thank you, Robbie. Let's see here. Tanya, time for Treasurer's Report. This is going to be fun.
So he told us to be brief, so we've got money. That's the Treasurer's Report. No. No, I won't do that to you. I will be quick, though. As far as our cash goes, we have no change in that. We still have an ending balance of $390 at the end of this month. And as far as our, sorry, I shouldn't staple this. I should learn every month. Fumble through this. As far as our BMO Harris account, we have an ending balance at the calendar for May. Our statements end at the middle of the month, which is $28,228. Some of our pending expenses that we have that will go through to the end of this month as I reconcile. We had some prizes that we paid for the Chicks and the Sticks event. We have our payment to Six String Heroes that Colin will talk about later, and that was from our proceeds from the Go Topless Day event. And as far as our deposits, we had some, was the Go Topless Day event, some Chicks in the Sticks t-shirt purchases, and the raffle ticket sales from that event, and then of course our Send It Off-Road royalty that, that Robbie talked about. Oh, so that reconciled balance is now $29,231. As far as our PayPal account goes, our ending balance at the end of April was $26,000. I'm just going to say $26,000. We had some withdrawals that included our Eventbrite fees, which included the Jeep Stock event and also Chicks in the Sticks. We had some purchases related to the Chicks in the Sticks events, and then some of our deposits included, of course, our memberships, which was our biggest deposits for the month, and then some other Chicks in the Sticks registration, and we sold some club stickers. So our ending balance at the end of May for PayPal is $24,574. So we do have money. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll talk about Chicks in the Sticks, unless you want to talk about it. I mean, I have T-shirts still for sale from the event. This is the cool logo my daughter designed, Avery. So I've got T-shirts, and I also have tank tops if anyone's interested. It's going to start getting hot, so these tank tops might be a good idea for you. No, I'll stop there. I'll talk.
Another awesome treasurer's report. Thank you, Tanya. And I guess you'll circle back to Chicks in the Sticks later, Tanya? All right, cool. Yeah, well, we have time to listen to Tanya talk about her great event, Chicks in the Sticks, right? Yeah. Who here went to Chicks in the Sticks? Did you have a good time? Yes. All right, so yeah, we want to hear about it a little bit. Let's see here. Next up is Mr. Watring.
All right, guys, to keep it relatively brief, we are at 512 current paid members as of this afternoon. If you guys have any questions about what it looks like to become a member or any of the benefits or perks that it comes with, please come see me or really anybody on the board after this meeting. We'll be happy to help you and answer any questions that you have. That's about it.
Thank you, sir. Next up is Mr. Colin.
Hi there. We have social media. Here you go. So just to echo Tommy's comments, I really appreciate the work that y'all have been doing to try to keep our social media social. That's a very good thing, and it's been really cool to see. We have a Twitter account, as you may or may not know. We also are on Instagram. Twitter account doesn't get a ton of activity and not too many followers, but we're there. So seek us out. Maybe we'll have something interesting out there one of these days that is more than just come see a meeting. That's about it for social media and public relations. I did see some people at the STLFC Club game Saturday night that were supposed to show up, new member type people, and they're not here. So I'll keep plugging over there and see if we can't cross the streams between both groups.
Good deal. Thank you. Webmaster Mike, you want to talk to us at all? Yes.
Sure. Okay, so our website is doing a lot better than it was. So no more error 500s. There's been quite a bit going on kind of behind the scenes. We've moved to a different host provider, so that was a big reason for the error 500s is we were exceeding the bandwidth and resource requirements for our website that the old host wasn't just up to the challenge. So we moved to a different host, moved a couple of other domain names there that belong to the club, and just been doing kind of some behind the scenes tweaking and just trying to optimize the site for best performance. And everything seems to be working so far, but if anybody sees anything that goes crazy with it, feel free to shoot me an email or post something on Facebook, get our attention, whatever, and we'll get on it and get it straight.
Thank you. All right, so Randy is not able to make it tonight. He is our director of trails. Basically, the note there is with Jeep Stock approaching, and any other event for that matter, but if you have a desire to be a trail guide, drop Randy a note or any one of us a note, and we can steer you toward Randy. If you want to just be a tail gunner and kind of learn the ropes on how to trail guide, again, Randy or any one of us, and we'll help you with that as well. All right, so next is sponsors. Rich?
Yeah. I'm still working on prizes for Jeep stock, reaching out to some people, and I'm sure it will be consistent with what we had last year. Coming in slow, but that's also is to be expected. It seems like they don't commit until June or July for whatever reason, I don't know. So I wanted to thank the sponsors for sponsoring Midwest Jeep Thing. It's really important what they do for us. If you attend any of the member-only events, a lot of those fees are actually paid for by the sponsors in that when they pay the fees to the club, not necessarily directly to that event, but I can assure you, you get a lot more out of attending these events than the $25 a year you spend in your dues. Any event pretty much would cover that. And I just wanted to thank the sponsors that are here today for your prompt payment of your sponsorship, and we have to reach out to some of the others and say, hey, I've sent you some invoices. Would appreciate if you guys would do the same. Again, Jeep stock will be awesome. All the prizes are coming in, should be just fine.
Good deal. Thank you very much, Rich. Jeep stock Dave, he's getting his Jeep ready for a big trip that's headed out west by a lot of those folks there in the back and a few up here as well. So, and also he said he lost his voice, so he's a bit under the weather. So Dave Cooley's not going to join us tonight. Bottom line is he continues to plan for Jeep stock, has a committee, things are progressing in a very positive direction. If you were a part of Jeep stock last year, heard us talk about it, Dave, in my opinion, put on the best Jeep, well, certainly since I've been around the club, the best Jeep talk that I've been a part of, so I'm sure he'll probably exceed expectations and have an even better one this year. So if you got tickets to Jeep stock, awesome. There is still, well, how many are on the backlog there? 17 are on the wait list. All right, so 17 are on the wait list. Most likely those 17 will get in. If you have an interest at going to Jeep stock, you can talk to any one of us at the end of the meeting, or you can go to our Facebook page or our website and you can learn about Jeep stock. Go ahead and put your name on the waiting list. You'll see ticket prices and all that good information as well. So something that Dave did want us to talk about is there's this some of the newcomers to the club. Over, I think you guys, who is it that's really rallying to change our Peace, Love, and Mud to Peace, Love, and Rocks? Oh, come on.
I think that's Brad.
Brad? Brad, is that you? He shook his head, I don't think so. Well, I would tell my kids, is it a yes or is it a no? Speaking of my kids, my son's here visiting with us tonight, Jordan. He goes back to West Point a little bit later on. Actually, he leaves Thursday to go down to Airborne, and then to West Point after that. So I can brag on you, don't you? So I love my boy. So we're very proud of him and happy that he's able to join us tonight. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Amen. Yeah, another round, man. Good deal. Right, it was. Got a little misty-eyed there. All right, so here's the deal. For a long time, it has been Peace, Love, and Mud. I have not been around long enough to know how long it's been Peace, Love, and Mud. Did anyone actually get a number of years on that? Any of the veterans remember, or longtime club members? Safe to say it's been many years. Is that a safe way of putting that? So for some of us, me included, I'm not a fan of mud. As a matter of fact, I hate mud, but it's been a part of the name, so I'd kind of like it to stay mud. But that being said, you see some people back here. That being said, there is a big push to change it to Peace, Love, and Rocks as our motto for Jeep stock, or even Peace, Love, and Wheeling, so we can kind of play the middle of the road. So what I promised Dave we would do tonight is we will do just an informal raise of the hand kind of vote and kind of get a general vibe of what you all think. So this is for Dave. Are we on video here? All right, this is for you, Mr. Cooley. Matt, you want to turn it out there? All right, so who here would like us to stay with Peace, Love, and Mud? Raise your hand, please. Oh, you guys gonna make this hard. That's about a half, maybe a third. Dang, we might have to go to a vote on this one. All right, who would like to change it to Peace, Love, and Rocks? All right, of course you all. All right, so we had about 6. Peace, Love, and Wheeling. You got to go with it, man. You can't be like... Yes. Oh, okay, one more. I forgot about that. Well, he didn't mention that one. Peace, Love, and Jeeps. All right. So we're down to Peace, Love, and Mud and Peace, Love, and Jeeps. So I'm going to let Cooley post something up online, and he'll deal with that. Is that fair? Y'all good with that? All right. So Peace, Love, and Jeeps or Peace, Love, and Mud? Yes. We thought about Peace, Love, and Crawling, but there's only some of us that are into crawling. So, but that's a good word. All right. Any unfinished business that we have not taken care of? Good deal. Let's talk about some events. I'll do the recap, TJ, then I'll hand you the mic on what's to come. How's that? So recap, May 10th through the 12th, we had a group that went down to Spring Lake Ranch, formerly known as Sayersbrook, and participated. What was the name of that group? Capital City Crawlers. They invited us to come down and be a part of that group. Who all went down to that? Blues just scored! What is the score, Greg? It just started. All right, there we go. Go! All right, so again, I'll ask, who went down to Spring Lake Ranch? All right, good time? Yeah. How many people?
At least 40, we'll say.
What? All right, so for those of us who didn't get to go down there and we remember the old Sayersbrook, what were the trails like? Were there still extreme trails left? Or is it all pretty much mild now?
Through a lot of the park. It was muddy.
Okay.
It needs trimmed, and they want to do some trimming, and we will be invited to that.
Okay.
If you're finding some of the trails.
All right, cool. All right, so I guess...
Yeah, they've got some good trails out there.
all right, so some of the good ones are still left. All right. For those of you who don't know, Sayersbrook was a popular place, so we went, but it was divided up and sold, and so we only have access to some of those trails now. So there you go. See, May 17th through the 19th, this was an awesome event put on by our treasurer, or led by our treasurer, rather, Tanya. I'm going to let Tanya talk about it.
I'll be quick again. We had 49 Jeeps registered for the event, so that was a pretty good turnout. That equated to about 99 people, and it was funny because as I was lining up in the field for us to go wheeling for the day, I was still getting messages on my phone from people asking if they could come out to the event. So what's good about that is Brandon said he's willing to close the park down for us, but we have to get to a certain number of Jeeps. I think that means we have to double in size, which that we doubled in years past, but I don't know if in 1 year we'll be able to double. But it's a goal we have to close the park down, so it's solely for the event. But I think everyone had a great time. The raffle was fun. We did have a little bit of a rain delay, but I think overall it was a great time, and I had a super great time. And there's T-shirts. Did I say that?
I think her and her board did an amazing job. We were down there for that. It was a fun time. And Axe House, thank you. Lori's not here tonight, is she? But nonetheless, Axe House came down. It rained, so they weren't really able to have fun with the trailer that they brought down, their mobile axe throwing thing. Okay. But unfortunately, Mother Nature made it so that we really couldn't enjoy that. But the fact that they came down and were a sponsor of the event, put forth the effort to get that trailer down there was pretty cool. So, May 18th was Go Topless Day. You heard Robbie talk about that. He killed it. We had 40-something Jeeps, you said? 45 Jeeps. That was awesome. Raised money for a good cause. This is you.
Yes, this is me. Hi again. So our charity that we raised money for with Go Topless Day was Six String Heroes. That's a group here founded in St. Louis that does some terrific work with disabled veterans in putting guitars in their hands and giving them the lessons to learn how to play. They take classes for 10 weeks, they learn how to play the guitar, and they get to keep the guitar. It's very cool. In fact, if you have instruments like guitars that you want to donate to them, Fazio's Music out on Manchester and I guess that's Ellisville at that point, collects that stuff. So if you have old guitars and you need to find a home for them, it's a great place to put them. Extreme Terrain has done a great job with matching our proceeds, so we're going to be able to almost double what we pulled in for the Go Topless Day stuff. That's a huge, huge shot in the arm for the Six String Heroes guys. Really appreciate it. Kevin and Kevin Sullivan, who is my contact there, is very happy with what we've done. Watch for something soon where we will have maybe a Jeep van to go deliver them a check. It'll be a very cool thing. Thank you very much for all your participation in that and for all the shirts and what have you that you bought along the way. That made a big difference for those guys. Thank you.
All right. Any pop-up events? I saw some folks were out at Moonlight, I think yesterday. Any pop-up events we missed? No? All right. I'm going to hand the mic to TJ. He's going to talk about upcoming events.
All right. I'm going to try to keep it quick. You know, I get long-winded. So the next thing that I show that we have on here is the June 15th is the Chief Silver Nail Crusher race, and the newlywed here, he's going to be out running that. So if you want to go join with us, it's going to be out in Brookdale Farms. If you like doing the mud runner and stuff, that's what that is. After that, there is a trip planned that same weekend to Badlands. I haven't seen much people talking about that. I'm actually going to be down for parts, so I'm not going to be able to make that one. So if anybody's going, we need to start talking about that, maybe caravans and whatnot. June 23rd, that is one of our members-only events. That is our annual picnic. It's going to be at the same place it was last year. I actually just yesterday posted up, we are going to sell tickets for it this year, but it's kind of going to work like the Christmas party did last year. Basically, you buy a ticket, if you show up, you get your money back. If you don't want your money back, we're doing a 50-50 raffle with whoever doesn't want their money back, basically. We are going to have Daddy O's cheesesteaks is going to be catering it, so we'll have cheesesteaks for that, and we'll probably do sides and desserts if people want to bring and kind of throw in for that. But that is on the website. Mr. Raz has made a super secret page. You can only see if you're a paid member that has the information to buy tickets to that. After that, we've got our July monthly meeting has changed. It is not going to be the 1st. So mark it on your calendars. July's meeting is going to be on the 8th. Bill and his people would like to be off for the holiday, so we're going to change that to the 8th to work actually for everybody, not just them, but it works for everybody. And then July 20th, we are going to be doing a Hot Springs run. It had changed. It was going to be Kansas City Rock, and then there was already a bunch of people talking about going to Hot Springs, so we're going to change it to a Hot Springs run. And August 10th, we're going to be doing the Jeep show at All-Star. David Lucky and his lovely new bride are going to be, they're kind of hosting that with us. They're going to help doing the can drive and whatnot. And then after that, we've got, like Holly mentioned, was the August 10th is August 17th is the Katzens River Run. That's what Holly was talking about earlier. We're going to meet up, drive up the River Road, go to Hog Run. Not going to talk about Jeep stock because we know all about Jeep stock. If you have any questions, you can ask us or Dave. And August 31st, Alley Springs Run. And I have more. It's all on the calendar. If you want to find our events, you can find them in two good places. Is our brand new website, or Midwest Jeep Thing with the space in the middle is our page. It has all the events posted on there. So if you're looking for events, either our website or that, or message me, text me, whatever you need to do, we'll get you taken care of. Is there any events that people know about they want me to tell about? I know there's a trip coming up to Utah, but yeah, that I think is everybody's already booked and ready to go. Is there anything else anybody knows that's coming up? No? All right, I'm going to turn it over back to Tommy.
Tim, did you want to talk about that thing on the 15th at all?
All right, guys, so as TJ mentioned, on the 15th, we have the Chief Silvernail Crusher race. So this is a mud run. It's 5K, 10K, and there's an extreme version if you want with obstacles all along. If that's not quite your cup of tea, but you still want to come out and show your support for Backstoppers and Hot Dogs with Heroes, which, as you guys know, are charities that we work closely with as a club, more than welcome just to bring the Jeep out, put it up on Jeep Show. They said that there's going to be a little area for the Jeeps to get muddy if they want. When I asked how many Jeeps he wanted, he said as many as you can. So let's take advantage of that and let's pack that place with Jeeps and show them what we're all about. Sound good, guys?
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so if you're looking for a fun time just to park and hang, I mean, you see my physique. I'm not going to be running a 5K through the mud. But nonetheless, if you want to go out, park your Jeep with some other folks, get a little mud on it, and support two great organizations, please on the 15th, do that. Check out our Facebook page or our website for details on where to go. All right. Anything? Man, this second time I almost fell down right in front of y'all today. Anything else we need to cover before we watch this Blues game? T-shirt designs for Jeep stock. Oh. Yeah, Cooley did just post something up. You probably, I don't know an update since then, but I'm sure he'll have a date. I'm completely out of that loop. Say that again. There's a link on the Jeep stock page on our website. Okay, so quickly for those who are new, Jeep stock, it's tradition for us to put the T-shirt design out to you all. If you're going to Jeep stock and you are a graphic designer, or at least low enough to be dangerous in graphic designing, we give you the opportunity to design a T-shirt. So there's a link on our website for the Jeep stock event, and you click on that link and it will give you details on the T-shirt design contest, right? Sweet. All right. Did we agree that Air 500 has to be on the T-shirt? Air 500 has to be on the T-shirt, and if you've been around for a few months, you'll appreciate Air 500. What's that? Peace, love, and Air 500. Actually, we were kind of joking up here. We think that every time someone posts up a flop of their Jeep, we need to have a stamp, Air 500. I like it. All right. All right. Did everybody sign in? All right. Let me rephrase. Did anybody not sign in? All right. Everybody sign in. You want to get some stuff away? Who's got the random number generator ready to go? All right. Mr. Coleman's going to do that. All right, so the hat given to us by Holly, I think, right? We got it, right? Thank you, Holly. All right, she's awesome. Let's see here, who, Sherry Beeman won the Jeep hat. All right. There you go. All right. By the way, we were worried that attendance would be way off because of the Blues game. We still had 70 of y'all show up, so thank you. That's awesome. That's great. What are we giving away next? Either one or both of those. Who donated? Someone were that you? Thank you so much for donating those. We have some nice wipes, some work. I need a lot of those for my shop. Who is it? Holly Wilkinson won the wipes. She's putting them back in. Her hands are clean. Just one. Pete Vaughn, get up here, man. Where are you at, Pete? There he is. You always win stuff. What is up with you and winning? Skip Boyer, where are you at? There we go. That's a lucky table right there. I should have sat at that table. All right, last thing to give away, $25 gift card. Gift card. Don't. No more beer for you. No more. I think that's a new hashtag right there. All right, before we say that name, Roadhouse here, Highway 61 Roadhouse, they give us a $25 gift card. Every time we show up here for one of these meetings, how'd the servers do for y'all tonight? All right. Food was good. Hopefully you got some food. I see some of you already paid your bill. If you haven't yet, tip these servers right. This is normally a night off for them. They come here. They take great care of us. So please make sure you tip those fine people right. Was it Mike Harris? Mike Harris won a $25 gift card. Look at that. Congratulations. All righty, man. So y'all ready to wrap up this game so we can turn up the sound and watch the game? All right. All right, is there any other business? Can I get a motion to adjourn this meeting? Second? In favor? Not in favor? Go Blues!